What's going on, guys? This is Lior and welcome back to my channel. Now, as I've talked about in other videos, one of the things I wanted to do on this channel is keep you guys posted on major developments going around the Boston area. So in this video, I wanted to update you guys on some of the big development trends that are happening specifically in Somerville, Massachusetts. There are a couple of major projects going on right now in Somerville that I think are really going to continue to impact the neighborhood and really take it up to the next level. So I thought I would highlight these projects for you guys, and if you're paying attention and thinking about buying a home in Somerville, this is a good one to listen to. So with that, let's get at it. What's going on, guys? My name is Lior and welcome back to my channel. Now, before I get into the meat and potatoes of the video, two super quick things, guys. Number one, if this is your first time on my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, make sure you smash that subscribe button for me. I'm putting out tons of new videos all the time talking about Boston lifestyle, overviews of different neighborhoods, tips on buying and selling homes, and everything in between. So if that's the kind of content you guys are looking for, make sure you subscribe. I thought I would do this video on highlighting a couple of the major construction projects and some of the development news that is going on specifically in Somerville, Massachusetts right now. There are a couple of major plays ongoing as we're talking about, which I think will continue to impact the neighborhood as it continues to develop. So let's get right into it. I've got my notes right here. So let's start with the first project I wanted to highlight and give you guys an update about, and that is the project on 100 Chestnut Street in Somerville. Now, this is the part of Somerville that's kind of close to Cambridge, kind of East Cambridge, and towards the community college T-stop. There's a whole mixed-use campus planned there, and the developer just got financing for the construction. So basically, it's going to be lab and creative space along with retail on about 4.5 acres. Now, I think this is absolutely major because if you've seen my videos, you know there's a lot of lab development going on all over Boston. I think this is absolutely key because, of course, biotech, pharma, research, all of that is one of the key industries in Boston. So the fact that there's so much development going on means that we're really trying to attract more and more people into the region and really continue to expand that industry, right? And again, if you're thinking about it, when there's more lab space and more people moving in, it means there's going to be continued demand for homes in the area. So keep that in mind. So as I said, this is going to be a huge campus. The developer over there is really talking about transforming that whole pocket, like I said, right by East Cambridge on the Somerville line, to basically a whole innovation district. This is really going to push that neighborhood right along. Update number two I wanted to share is Assembly Square Innovation Park has now kicked off. Now, this is the second of 3 projects in Assembly Square that is focused on lab space. Again, keep this in mind. Now, this particular project will be a 12-story building that's going to be a 500,000 square foot glass tower that will stand basically between Assembly Square and the I-93 highway. And this is part of a greater master plan in Assembly to build a total of about 1.3 million square feet of lab space. So again, you can see major money being poured into Somerville, specifically the Assembly neighborhood over there, where they're going to build out a ton of lab space. I know I've read articles that they haven't found tenants quite yet, but they're marketing, and there's a lot of optimism that they're going to find some really big tenants to take that lab space down, and that's going to be absolutely incredible. And finally, update number 3, while these projects are kicking off, I wanted to remind you guys that USQ, the Union Square project, is well underway in construction in Union Square. The first phase of this project will already have 200,000 square feet of lab and tech space, along with apartments and retail. They are now trying to iron out the second phase of the project, and they're gunning for approvals for a lot, but one of the things is a 9-story, 300,000 square foot lab building. So you can see that there's a major push in development, specifically this sector, which usually brings a lot of jobs, a lot of high paying and really good jobs. So I think it's really going to continue to change the neighborhoods and the city and the region as a whole. Hopefully you guys are taking notes and tracking these things Again, these are trends that I think are absolutely critical, that are really going to continue to impact the whole greater Boston area over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, and even 10 years, honestly. So make sure you pay attention to this stuff. And of course, if you have any questions, make sure you throw them in the comments below.